A 19-year-old man trying to make content for TikTok takes to a local park to attack random people while he records it for social media. But the oftentimes omitted part of the story is it appears he was armed. So as of now, no arrest has been made, but KHOU was actually able to interview the guy.
I just made a mistake, and everybody makes mistakes. All you see is like the bad part about it, but what people didn't see was that I shook his hand after and how I had gave the man a hug.
And as I've said before, anyone that is caught doing something terrible and their immediate response is, here's why it's not that big of a deal, they are 1,000,000% going to do it again because they've already forgiven themselves as if they're somehow the victim of the crime of you noticing their crime. And I'm just sick of these internet idiots trying to rebrand felonies as pranks or social media content, because sadly the current trend online is trying to trade your morals for millions. Pretty girls have OnlyFans, and fatherless boys have what's now called nuisance content. And the perfect example is this video getting millions of views of a Kick streamer security guard knocking down some random guy at a Halloween party.
Stop! What is wrong with you? Are you crazy?
So the streamer actually clipped the video of his employee committing a felony and used it as a promo for his stream with a link to his website, as apparently this quote security guard had already done the same thing for a rapper. So I'm not saying this YouTuber hired this bodyguard specifically to get a viral moment of a huge dude knocking out some guy in front of pretty girls in skimpy outfits, but he definitely didn't pass up on the opportunity of using that incident to make him some money. Because apparently this guy was popular online half a decade ago, uploading videos of him being an annoying kid, but recently has only been able to retain about 2% of his audience as an annoying adult, where his only draw now is people tuning in to see him find out, which judging by his thumbnail design, he seems somewhat aware of. As this YouTuber with over 12 million subscribers can make an appearance on a show with 4 million subscribers, and basically nobody cares to watch. Now I'm not a math Asian, but it looks like it's less than 1% of their audience that actually wanted to hear him speak. And sadly for this guy, I think his best days are behind him, the same way I see an Olympic gymnast that won a gold medal in their teenage years, but then suffered career-ending injuries. Yeah, he might be able to stir up some internet chatter when a huge dude knocks out a guy in front of some models, but there's really not much he can do to either top that, or more importantly, sustain that. Yeah, he may have made millions being an annoying kid, but that audience has already grown out of watching that content, which he can't even make anymore, and the new viewers will only tune in to see him finding out. So it's meaningless to criticize this guy. I'm just more critical of the copycats online that think nuisance content is somehow their pipeline out of poverty. As we've covered on this channel, how pranks can either result in an old man being the father they never had, random workers showing the world what cowards they really are with the added bonus of them going to prison after the footage went viral, or worst case scenario, actually taking a shot to the stomach, or even possibly doing 3 years in a Japanese prison, all in the name of trying to panhandle pennies on the internet. So at some level I feel bad for these people ruining their lives all in the name of possibly getting maybe a year of internet relevance, but I honestly lean more towards they get what they deserve, as I've personally been bothered at a shopping mall by this guy that made Instagram prank content. Now, I didn't give him the reaction he wanted, so he moved on, but there's just really nothing more pathetic than seeing a guy trying to feed himself through their ability to be annoying. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how Japan finally got rid of their streaming situation.